Good afternoon, and a very warm Aggie welcome to the kickoff of the New Mexico State University System's comprehensive fundraising campaign, Ignite Aggie Discovery. And I am Mike Johnson.
And I am Judy Johnson. We are proud Aggie alums and have had the pleasure of serving as co-chairs of the NMSU Foundation Campaign Steering Committee. This committee oversees all of the campaign activities of planning and fundraising during the whole campaign. Would the members of our committee please stand and be recognized? Yay!
And it's a great pleasure this afternoon to have with us from the university leadership, Regent Deborah Hicks, Regent Jareen Hutchinson, Chancellor Gary Carruthers, and Executive Vice President and Provost Dan Howard. Representing our Faculty Senate and Employee Council, Dr. Neil Rosendorf, and Mr. Adam Cavada. Also with us this afternoon is the mayor of our great city of Las Cruces, Ken Miyashima. And I also want to ask the mayor and any other elected officials to stand so that we can recognize you again. I'd also like to ask Air Force and Army ROTC commanders, Lieutenant Colonel Jeremy Klomp and Lieutenant Colonel Blanca Reyes, and any other servicemen here and women, so we may honor your service. Finally, would all of the faculty and staff present please rise? You are at the core of our mission and how we effectively serve the students.
And would any of those students and community members, donors, or alums please stand as well and be recognized? It takes an entire Aggie community to achieve success in education and to prepare the next generation of leaders. Now, we're ready for a real local treat. It is our pleasure to introduce songwriter, artist, and local Las Crucean, Bree Bagwell.
Hi, friends. They asked me to write a song about my hometown, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to fit all of that in 3.5 minutes. And what am I going to write about? So I just picked a bunch of my favorite things and crammed them all in. I didn't get them all in there, but I got a lot of them. So thank you to the city for really supporting this song, and thanks for letting me sing it for you today. It's called Las Cruces. How about that? It's been chilly in the spring, it's a state fair in the fall. It's cheering on our Aggies all year round when they play ball. It's asking red or green, it's downtown Old Mesilla. It's Friday night La Posta for friends and margaritas. It's the Oregon mountains that touch a painted sky. And no matter where I go, I know exactly where my heart is. It belongs forever in the city of the crosses. You can find your reason every season to want to call it home. And the truth is, you know, I couldn't be more proud to love Las Cruces. And it's the A up on that mountain, and it's the desert wind. It's that old high school rivalry and the sun news again. It's festivals and wine, it's the history of the land. It's pecan trees and family along the Rio Grande. It's a sunset that'll make you never say goodbye. 'Cause no matter where I go, I know exactly where my heart is. And it belongs forever in the city of the crosses. You can find your reason every season to want to call it home. And the truth is, you know, I couldn't be more proud to love Las Cruces. And if you want to see a place like nowhere else, just come on down. We'd love for you to see it for yourself. 'Cause no matter where I go, I know exactly where my heart is. It belongs forever in the city of the crosses. You can find your reason every season to want to call it home. And the truth is, you know, I couldn't be more proud to love Las Cruces. So come on, see us in Las Cruces. Bienvenidos, amigos. Thank you.
Bree, that was outstanding, wasn't it? I'm Nick Franklin, chairman of the NMSU Foundation Board of Directors, and you are in for a fun-filled afternoon of surprises and heartfelt testimonials from an Aggie alum, a faculty member, a student athlete, and Chancellor Carruthers. I would like to take a moment, though, to recognize my colleagues that currently serve or have served on the Foundation Board. Would any current or past Foundation Board members please stand, including our Vice Chair, Mary Lou Davis? Come on, guys, I see you up here. Not an easy job. Thank you for your service. And thank you for your service and dedication to NMSU and our students. And now, what we've been waiting for.
I think New Mexico State is special because of the people it shapes. I think a great community comes out of this school, a community of really driven and passionate people who want to do great work in their field, who want to keep advancing and learning more, and everyone wants you to do well here. Everyone wants you to strive and be the best that you can be, and people care about excellence here.
You just feel such a warm and caring environment. And I think that environment truly helps build the discovery that we're able to have here at New Mexico State University.
The Aggies I've met here and the people that I've met through classes and workshops and the department have become my family when I'm on my own now.
And being an Aggie to me is connected to this community. I tell you what, there's nothing prettier than driving up, seeing the Oregon mountains through the trees by the big American flag that we have here on campus. Campus is beautiful. The people are wonderful. The area that we're surrounded by, the history of this college, to me all cultivates this culture of being an Aggie. NMSU will always be my home because of educational experiences that I've had that not only strengthen my mind, but help me critically think about situations in the real world.
I never feel pressured to learn here. It's always a pleasure. It's always a new experience.
I absolutely love this state, and I don't see myself going to any other university.
I wouldn't be here without all the contributions from donors and scholarships that I've gotten throughout the years. If I would have gone anywhere else, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I'm very happy with who I've become. I feel like I've grown through this school, so my experience with New Mexico State has been absolutely.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here today. I am Stephanie Vasquez Fonseca, and I am so honored to be a part of this evening and to host y'all. I love NMSU. Being at NMSU has shaped me and left a mark on me. I'm a first-generation Aggie who had no ties to NMSU whatsoever, but the moment I stepped on this campus, y'all, I fell in love. For me, being at NMSU can only be described in one word: discovery. My discoveries include, but aren't limited to, starting off as a biology major and walking out of here with a theater arts degree, directing the campus improv troupe, and acting in numerous roles and productions in this beautiful theater. For me, these experiences have shaped me and left a mark on me. They helped me develop a clear path to my future. For me, NMSU has taught me that it's not only crucial, but oh so important to learn and explore. Now remember, I started off as a biology major and discovered my passion for theater. Ah, yes, sir, you have a question. You want to know how I made that discovery? That's a great question. I'm glad to answer it. It was by chance. I had a professor who recommended a class, and through that one professor and that one course, I discovered my passion. I was able to focus on my journey without the burden of financial obligation, thanks to generous funding from donors like you. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being a part of my journey. I'm glad to announce that my journey doesn't end here and will continue, as I've accepted an internship this after I graduate, in Walt Disney in Orlando, Florida. Thank you so much, guys. Everyone at NMSU has a unique story to tell, and I am so thrilled to be here tonight to share a little bit of mine. Now I'm excited to introduce my co-host for the evening to share a little bit of his story. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome I'm so sorry, Caleb Gustin.
From the moment I stepped on this campus, I knew this place was special. All right, now, growing up at a young age, my mom and dad were both NMSU alumni. Let's hear it for them. Give them some love from far away. Whenever we look around, we see the beautiful campus, beautiful Las Cruces, we know we're at home. The people that we meet along our journeys, they end up becoming our best friends. And the experiences we make here will last a lifetime. Much like Stephanie, my road to discovery through NMSU has had taken several different turns. I discovered a true passion of mine here at NMSU and found a place to help it grow. Now take a step back. I did grow up in agriculture. Let me get suited up here. Grew up in agriculture, and I was heavily involved in 4-H and FFA. And many of our conferences were hosted right here on campus. I felt like I knew the buildings, I knew the legit faculty by their first names. I had already started to build a home here. Later through my FFA career, I got to serve as New Mexico State FFA president and travel the United States as a national FFA officer. The amount of experiences and knowledge I gained about leadership, community development, and my personal definition of leadership led to the culmination of a combination of a couple different things. I spent a little bit of time in a couple different colleges, but I finally made up my mind on mechanical engineering and agriculture and community development, the perfect combination of both degrees. And once I discovered that and found this place to grow, some really cool opportunities started to pop up. Like take this, for example. A screen door broke in my house. So I decided to reverse engineer it in a computer and 3D print it. All right, now I installed this on my house March 15th, and it's been lasting up to today, because I removed it to bring it here, show it to y'all. This wonderful little experience just echoes all the opportunities we have here at NMSU. And I'm extremely blessed for the scholarship and support opportunities that I've had to continue my education and build the tools I'm going to need for service in the military, an engineering career, owning my own company, maybe being governor of New Mexico one day, and hopefully retiring on a beach. Yeah! I've come to realize that the support of our students, staff, donors, alumni, and friends that truly build the support and allow all of our students to thrive here. Each and every one of us in here makes this university great. The people here make New Mexico State great. That's just a little bit of my story. Thank you so much for allowing me to share that with you. And we look forward to hanging out with you for the rest of this event.
A special thanks goes out to Dr. Christopher Brown, Chair of the Faculty Senate, and all the Senate leadership for partnering with us to choose a faculty member to showcase tonight. Dr. Marin's peers identified her to be recognized for her commitment to education, but also her collaboration and mentorship. Many of the relationships between faculty members and students can lead to partnerships that last a lifetime, and we have that here at NMSU with so many of our great faculty members. And tonight we showcase one of them, Dr. Rebecca Marin. Dr. Miranda Marin, excuse
I'm an
me.
associate professor in the Department of Family and Consumer Science in the College of Agricultural, Consumer, and Environmental Sciences. I love being part of a land-grant institution where the mission is to provide for the citizens of New Mexico as well as those nationally. And for me, the research component is an essential piece in doing that, because I believe that my research informs my teaching, and then my teaching then informs my research, and so I've got this circular pattern that goes on. The base of my research always focuses on aspects of resilience, and from there branches off into particular areas. I'm always looking at what underserved populations are doing in the form of resilience, what they're doing well. I'm looking at family wellness, how families are being successful. And then another very important piece of what I do has to do specifically with military-connected families and how they are adjusting well post-deployment, post-combat, and the success stories within that. I think what I love most about working with students is that I can very clearly remember when I was a student. And some of the things that really allowed me to be successful were mentors that I had along the way, and that I continue to have, that have fostered my growth and development as a professor. And so being able to work with students on research projects is really another piece that's quite exciting. I often seek out opportunities for students. I have been very successful at getting a lot of our family and consumer science students to be a part of the Preparing Future Faculty program that we offer here at NMSU, and that allows them the opportunity to work with me and to see what I do as a faculty member in terms of teaching and research. And so being able to have a hand in their growth is exciting. Hopefully they too will return to New Mexico and use their skills for the greater good of our community. And so when I first stepped foot on this campus, I was mesmerized by the beauty of the green grass, of the ducks, of the buildings, and I knew in that moment that this is where I wanted to be. I didn't realize that my journey would take me to actually being a faculty member, but sorry, it's just exciting. I didn't realize that my journey would take me to being a faculty member. I thought that I would just be a student. Hi. I would like to thank my colleagues for nominating me to participate in this event, and I would like to express my gratitude for being recognized. Please know that mine is only one example of the remarkable work that's being done at this institution. Through the discovery of teaching, research, and service, I have had the privilege of working with wonderful students, and I look forward to continuing to donate to this great institution so that other students can have opportunities for success and discovery. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Dr. Marin.
I'm excited to introduce the next video showcasing one of our star alums, Dr. Rebecca Brown. I got it right this time. Who is originally from Deming and graduated from NMSU in 1986 and is now the Associate Director of Trauma Services and a pediatric surgeon at Cincinnati Children's Hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I came from a very, very small town in Deming, New Mexico. There was no one in my family that had ever gone to college, but I always wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor since I was probably about 5 or 6 years old. If you had asked me then, that's what I would have told you I wanted to do. Because of the grants that I got and because of the scholarships that I got from New Mexico State University, I was able to go and study pre-med biology and chemistry. I learned the value of teamwork. I learned the value of hard work. I learned the value of perseverance, of like pushing past, physical exertion, which happens every single day in surgery, where you're always fatigued and you just push past it. And I learned all that in the basketball and from Coach Knapp, who was a true mentor. My New Mexico State University education is really unparalleled, and it has provided the foundation for everything that I've been able to accomplish in the state. Today, as a pediatric surgeon in an academic institution, one of the top 3 children's hospitals in the country, I have the opportunity and privilege to mentor students, residents, fellows every single day. And every single day that I do that, I look back to that person at New Mexico State University who influenced me and that helped me, and I want to be him. I want to be that person that can help others to, find their path and to realize their potential and to achieve their dreams. I can tell you that without the multiple academic scholarships and music scholarship that I received to attend New Mexico State University, I wouldn't have been able to go on and do the things that I've done. And whenever you've been given so much, I think that it makes you want to give back. So we have provided an endowed scholarship for the Department of Chemistry at New Mexico State University. And I just hope that there's someone out there that's just like me, that maybe has financial struggles, that maybe wouldn't be able to go to college without assistance, that maybe we can help them just like you've helped me. It's just been incredible, and it would not have been possible without the foundation of my education at New Mexico State University. And all I can say is a heartfelt thank you. It's made my life.
Isn't that an impressive alumnus? NMSU alumni are ambassadors across the globe. They show the world what their NMSU education means to them. No matter what our alumni do, they are vital networks and represent all that is great about our school. Just like Dr. Brown, our next guest is a student athlete and a science major. I can imagine being a student athlete must be tough when you have to major in biology and are expected to shoot 3-pointers. Please help me please show your attention to the screen as we showcase one of our Las Cruces' very own, Joe Garza, from the NMSU men's basketball team.
It was in July last summer. I was playing in the practice gym with a couple of friends, and one of the coaches came down and said, "Hey, Garza, can you speak to me in your office real quick?" And I was like, "Yeah, coach, after this game." And I continued to play the game, and afterwards, I went and washed my hands. I went up to the offices, and he presented the opportunity of a lifetime to me. He asked if I would like to be a part of the New Mexico State Aggie basketball team. What made it so unique that he came and talked to me is that I had just been playing with the women's basketball team. I was a male practice player for them. being able to represent my community as a part of the New Mexico State men's basketball team is the most amazing thing to me, I think. I think that I can use it to my advantage and give back to the community that gave so much to me as I was growing up. When I close my eyes and I think about everything that's gone on this whole season and all the hard work that we put in, cutting down that net is really just, you know, the icing on the cake. When I gave that piece of net to my mom, it was almost a thank you for supporting me in my decision to do what I wanted to do and my decision to be a part of the men's basketball team. Here at New Mexico State, the professors, the TAs, they all do a great job of being there for you when you need them. And if you go ask them for help, they're gonna help you. You can go to their office hours, you can email, you can call them. And they've been great with me for my 4 years here at NMSU as being there for me when I needed them. New Mexico State is all about discovery because you come here and you discover all of these new things. You discover all these great people, the community, the students, the faculty, coaches, players. It all comes together once you're a part of it.
Wow, that's an awesome video. I'll probably watch it 100 times when I get home. But really, my journey, I couldn't have done it without everybody else that's standing here. So I want to give a special thank you to my parents who are sitting right here in the front row. My brother, he's not here today, but he played a big part as well. If he was here, he'd probably be somewhere over here. But he was a big part of everything. The rest of my family that's here, thank you very much. My teammates, my coaches, strength coaches, athletic trainers, everybody just played a huge part in making this all happen. And really, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for contributing to this and helping me and supporting me in my journey. Thank you.
Thanks again for sharing your story, Joanne. Go Aggies. Let's hear it for him.
Go.
I'd like to welcome to the stage our NMSU Foundation President, Ms. Andrea Tani, our NMSU Chancellor, Gary Crothers, Vice President of Economic Development, Kevin Boberg, and Director of the Arrowhead Center, Ms. Kathy Hansen, for a special announcement.
This is such an exciting announcement that I am truly grateful to be a part of. On behalf of New Mexico State University, we would like to extend a sincere thank you to the Hunt Family Foundation. Their transformational gift to the Arrowhead Center will impact our Borderplex region today and for future generations of Aggies while building a culture of entrepreneurship. Your investment in our students is truly appreciated and beyond words, not just from NMSU, but for the families and communities you impact through philanthropy. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Woody and Josh Hunt to the stage. We are so proud to announce their $2.5 million gift from the Hunt Family Foundation.
Thank you, Andrea, and thank you for being here today. The Hunt Family Foundation, which is headquartered in El Paso, is focused on the Paso del Norte region, El Paso County, Diana County, and Ciudad Juarez. We're focused on that based on trying to create or help support the creation of a globally competitive economy with a quality of life and the incomes to go with it. Institutions like New Mexico State, the Arrowhead Center, are very important to us. into this region and achieving that goal. So we're very, very supportive and very happy to be here and very glad to make this financial contribution toward that effort. Thank you.
Again, thank you for your generous gift. We are very humbled for this gift. And I hope through our amazing stories today, you have truly ignited your Aggie discovery at New Mexico State University. Go Aggies!
New Mexico State University's Ignite Aggie Discovery Campaign is a system-wide effort to raise $125 million in cash and pledges to support students, faculty, and staff excellence. The effort helps fulfill our land grant mission and will assist each of our campuses around the state. This is the largest comprehensive cash campaign in our system's history. We hope to raise at least $50 million for student scholarships. Join us in being a part of this historic fundraising effort to benefit NMSU. Together, we have an opportunity to ensure that our students have the resources to not only receive a degree, but to have the best education to become successful contributors in their profession of choice and their community. Help ignite Aggie discovery during this important campaign.
Y'all, has anybody seen Caleb? I can't find him anywhere. Caleb. Oh, Caleb. Caleb, come on, get up on here. I need your help introducing our next guest. Not only is Caleb a successful college student.
Just a second, I'm sorry. Can we hear another round of applause for these students, these amazing Aggies, folks? We have a treat that these two don't know about. So we've been live streaming this event on the NMSU Alumni Friends and Family Facebook page. So like it if you haven't, follow us. We have a special guest watching. But behind every student is a great family. So we've been their family here at the NMSU campus. But their parents, their siblings, their cousins, all of their relatives are what truly make a family that can be successful at New Mexico State University, that stand behind these students, behind these student athletes. So our very own Pistol Pete, his family hails from New Mexico, and they're involved in agriculture and business. Wow. Woo, woo, woo! And now we have a special surprise for Stephanie, a video from your mom, Morena Escobar.
Oh no.
Morena is overseas with her family serving and in Germany, and so this is for you, Stephanie.
Oh my gosh.
Surprise! Hello, mommy, how are you? Greeting from Germany. I'm here just to express how proud I am of you, how happy I am for the opportunity, and how sad I am I cannot be there to cheer for you. You know I am your fan #1. Remember, the sky is the limit. I have a faith on you. Please don't stop believing on yourself. Okay? I love you, and I come to the day to see you. Bye.
Thank you so much.
So Stephanie is an improv expert, right? But we figured she'd be a little bit excited to see her mommy. So today I'm going to introduce our chancellor of the NMSU system, president of NMSU campus, Gary Carruthers.
Go get him, my friend.
Thank you, AT, and thank you all. It's a great day to be an Aggie, isn't it? Just a great day. I am so proud of these students. You've seen Caleb and Stephanie and Joe and the dance theater team. That's just the kind of students we have here. It makes an old man want to work here forever. I say that for the regents here. At least an extension of 2 or 3 weeks on my contract. That'd be every single one of us have stories to tell about New Mexico State University. I'm an Aggie twice, and I've worked here for probably 25, 26 years. And our stories, it makes New Mexico State University special. Now, they've asked me, given my age and my propensity to tell stories, not to tell any stories myself, but I can sit for hours and talk to you about New Mexico State University and all the things I've seen and done here. And it's been such a special place to Gary Carruthers and Kathy Carruthers and our kids to be here. And the common theme that comes up when you listen to some of we older people, the common theme that comes up is mentorship. Nearly everyone who's an Aggie will tell you it was a mentor. You heard some of it already. It was a mentor who turned to me and said, you ought to do this. Can I help you do that? So mentorship is very important to New Mexico State University. And we're a caring community transforming lives through discovery. And we particularly feature the caring community part. We believe our faculty, staff, and our students take care of themselves, and as a consequence, that's why our students in particular tell us when we do focus groups, this is like being home. This is like being in our own family. This is family at New Mexico State University, and I think that's important. Also, philanthropy in action. You've seen that. You've seen some testimony. I want to thank the Hunts very much for making a significant gift to New Mexico State University. And Woody and I and Josh work together on the Borderplex Alliance. They're trying to develop an economic system here, as Woody would say, to improve our quality of life, improve the incomes of people here, and have an internationally competitive region. And so that philanthropy is going to help encourage us to do our part in the Arrowhead Center. But some of the most rewarding experiences and aspects of giving money you saw today in our students. I want to thank all of you for your unwavering enthusiasm, commitment to greatness, and to making future generations of Aggies have great discoveries and expectations. Now, we're well on our way to $125 million major comprehensive campaign. When I took this job 14 or 15 years ago, I think it was. When I took this job about 4 years ago, we decided then that we wanted to raise $125 million. And the difference is we wanted to raise $125 million cash money. And we wanted $50 million of that 125 to be for scholarships. And as a consequence, we've gone through the silent phase, and now we're at that point where I've got a band coming here pretty soon. Where is my band? Come on, are they coming? It says right here, band enters. Now, if you want to talk about another group of students we have a great deal of pride in, it's the Pride Band and all the band members. They are fantastic. And now, Aggies, oh Aggies, the hills send back the cry, we're here to do or die. Aggies, oh Aggies, we'll win this game or know the reason why. And when we win this game, we'll buy a keg of booze and we'll drink it to the Aggies till we wobble in our shoes. A, G, G, I, E, S, Aggies. Oh. So Aggie, the hills send back the cry, we're here to do or die. Aggies, oh Aggies, we'll win this game and know the reason why. Isn't that fantastic? Now, the band has introduced it. Do you want to know how much money we've raised in the last 4 years? Take a look on the screen. $72,511,852. Isn't that fantastic? It's about 58% of the goal. The doors are locked. You can't get out until we get the rest of the money. let me encourage you all to step next door. There's a tent over there, and we want for all of you to come over, socialize, mingle, and enjoy some refreshments as we kick off this great campaign, the Ignite Discovery Campaign. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. Also want to thank Andrea and her team. They've been doing a marvelous job in leading. I want to thank the foundation board. They've been meeting for a couple of days here and doing really heavy work. They're very active, but this is the most active foundation board that I've seen in a while. I want to thank the regents for their leadership at the university. They are committed Aggies. I think all but one of them are Aggies, actually. I think we have one stray in there, which. But they're all very committed to New Mexico State University and the success of New Mexico State University, and they express it everywhere they go, and so I'm delighted that two of the regents could be here today. So why don't we adjourn couldn't you guys do that, Aggie, one more time when we walk out the door to the tents, so we can really be over there and be energetic. Thank you, band. Thank you all for coming. Let's go next door.